The one where Rachel says yes. Rain pounds against the windows of Central Perk as Rachel, still in her wedding dress, sits surrounded by her new friends. She stares at the phone, having just left a message for her parents explaining why she couldn't marry Barry. "I mean, it's simple," she says, twirling the bridal veil between her fingers. "When you realize you're about to marry someone you don't love, you run, right?" Ross, who hasn't taken his eyes off Rachel since she burst through the door, nods a bit too eagerly. "Absolutely. That was brave." Monica knowingly nudges her brother. Later that night, as Rachel unpacks her few belongings in Monica's apartment, Ross shows up at the door. "So, I was thinking maybe, someday if you like, we could grab a coffee? Not at Central Perk, somewhere else." Rachel looks up, surprised. There's something familiar about Ross, a comfort she never felt with Barry. "You know what? That actually sounds really nice." The one with the whirlwind romance. Coffee turns into dinner. Dinner turns into long walks through the village. Rachel finds herself laughing more with Ross in 2 weeks than she did in 2 years with Barry. "I can't believe how easy this is," Rachel tells Monica one night. "With Barry, everything felt like work. With Ross, it's just perfect." "Well, he's been in love with you since 9th grade, Monica says casually. "What?" When confronted, Ross confesses his longtime crush, showing Rachel prom video Monica had kept hidden. "You were going to take me prom?" Rachel's eyes fill with tears. "That is the sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me." It's their first kiss. Not in the rain outside Central Perk, but in Monica's living room, surrounded by empty pizza boxes and the glow of the TV. The one with the spontaneous proposal. 3 months later, during a date at the planetarium, Ross nervously adjusts the stars to spell out, "Will you marry me?" as they recline under the artificial night sky. "Isn't this a little fast?" Chandler asks when Ross reveals his plan. "When you know, you know," Ross replies confidently. Rachel's yes echoes to the empty planetarium, followed by cheers from their friends hidden in the shadows. Monica is thrilled. "I'm getting a sister and keeping my best friend." Phoebe strums her guitar. "Ross found his lobster, his lobster, his lobster." Joey's only concern. "Does this mean Rachel's moving out? 'Cause I was getting used to those free pancakes." The one with the wedding everyone attended. Unlike her near wedding to Barry, Rachel's wedding to Ross is small, heartfelt, and completely free of nasally voiced dental hygienists. Her parents are skeptical. Another wedding in less than a year? But Rachel has never been so sure. "This time, I'm not running away from anything," she explains to her father. "I'm running towards something." The ceremony at the museum where Ross works is only interrupted once, when Chandler makes an ill-timed joke about Ross's divorce record still being at 0. The one where reality sets in. Their honeymoon bubble bursts when they return to find Monica and Rachel's apartment transformed. Joey and Chandler subletted to a circus troupe while they were away. Well, Ross says, eyeing the trapeze hanging from the ceiling, "I guess you're officially moving in now." Reality hits fast. Ross's tiny apartment feels even smaller with 2 people. Rachel discovers Ross's peculiar habits, how he alphabetizes his cereal boxes, his tendency to practice dinosaur lectures in his sleep. "Did you know he makes that little humming sound every time he reads?" Rachel vents to Monica. "Did you know she spends 45 minutes deciding which pair of black shoes to wear?" Ross complains to Chandler. The one with the first big fight. The first major fight comes when Rachel gets a job interview at Bloomingdale's. Ross, feeling insecure and afraid of change, questions if it's the right move. "I just got you in my life." He admits, "I'm scared of anything that might take you away." "I gave up a future to find myself," Rachel says through tears. "I can't give up another one, not even for you." The argument escalates until Phoebe interrupts with an impromptu performance of 2 lobsters in a boiling pot, her graphic but oddly touching song about relationship conflict. The reconciliation is sweet, but uncovers a fundamental tension. Ross's fear of abandonment versus Rachel's need for independence. The one where everything changes. A year into their marriage, Rachel finds out she's pregnant. Ross is thrilled, researching schools, baby-proofing the apartment, and practicing diaper changes on Joey's stuffed penguin, Hugsy. Rachel, on the other hand, is terrified. "I just started figuring out who I am," she confides in Phoebe. "How can I be a mom to someone if I'm still becoming me?" The group rallies around them. Monica prepares enough frozen meals to last until the baby's college graduation. Chandler offers awkward but heartfelt reassurances. Joey promises to teach the kid how to pick up chicks, a comment that earns him death stares from everyone at once. The one with the hard choice. Rachel's career at Bloomingdale's takes an unexpected turn when she's offered promotion, one that would require frequent trips to Paris and Milan. The timing couldn't be worse, with a baby due in 4 months. "Take it," Ross says, surprising everyone, even himself. "We'll make it work." "But what about the baby? What about us?" Rachel asks. "You all supported my dream of playing with dinosaurs." Ross says, "Now it's my turn." The decision cements a new understanding between them. Love doesn't mean holding someone back. It means helping them fly.